T-Wolves, Sixers.
Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Outside Conley. These teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season
I love the shooting.
in the playoff.
It's cool to me. I don't know what everybody be complaining about.
And get yourself in good playoff position. You're going to need a lot of guys, 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to
Knock it down.
ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
Here's Maxey. And he banks it.
Oh, my God. The game that.
He likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive.
They did not call a foul on that.
By letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
But yeah, the shooting good. I use rhythm shooting, so I don't got no problems with the shooting.
I'm talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Conley. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 5 now.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
It's blocked by Gobert. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
I cannot time my floater for nothing.
Now Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Edwards. Joel Embiid with the board.
That's my bad. So
Holloway upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Sturdy play from George in the paint.
Yeah.
Getting by the contact into his finish.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Edwards. Gordon pulls it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And it's Maxey missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Shoots from the line.
Good shot.
That's good.
It's easy money.
Yeah, you can really shoot out of anything. I did it on the post.
George. Towns covering. Maxey. That's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1:27 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Edwards. That one falls. Edwards has got 7 points.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Embiid with it. And he buries his first look.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Pass to Edwards.
That way is too long. That's not bad.
Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Maxey. And he drives in. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, converting through contact there. Maxey showing great body control.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Poke loose. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Lowry. It's stolen.
Oh, my goodness.
It'll count. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter.
The Timberwolves, 9.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason.
No way.
And turned himself into an elite scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And Oubre gets it to
Some
go.
of these little cuts to the pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Inside. Kicks it out, Towns. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. It's George on the wing. The kick out to Maxey. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
Using his length, getting close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Martin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Edwards for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The rebound by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Maxey with it. He's got 12. Over Dillingham. And it's Maxey missing. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit.
I don't know what's up like that. Damn.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, when Lowry puts his head down and starts driving, look out, because he is not going to divert off his path.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
1:05 left in the second. And here are the Timberwolves. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. And now the Sixers on the break. Martin with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. Picked it out of midair. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's powered
Good defense.
by Towns.
Appreciate you, Zion.
It's just so great as big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Here's Drummond. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And one.
Slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route.
Gotcha.
That was impressive.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Sixers lead by 3. Pass to Martin. Outside Oubre.
Wow. Come on, y'all. Why y'all getting confused right there?
Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dillingham. Good if it goes. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Here's Maxey. Many teams try to play two bigs in their lineup, but without success.
Man, they bailing this man out with that crap. It's annoying.
No matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the two bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Now here's Edwards. Goes up on the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Outside Edwards to stop the run. Here's Gobert.
Jesus, missing everything.
Gobert powers it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And it's Maxey missing. To the left side wing. Towns has got room. He goes up again. The rebound.
This thing, Rudy sucks.
Philadelphia leading by 11. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Shot is good by Gordon.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. From the wing, George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Fires in the triple.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Maxey surveys. Down low. George.
Man, what the hell is they calling?
And it's a chance for a three-point play. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. 9 points in the game. Basket counts. Towns has got 11.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Three-pointer Embiid. McDaniels with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Right side Edwards. There's the three. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
For three, Maxey. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. There's the triple.
Thank you.
Target from range. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Philadelphia on top. They're up 7. And we're coming right back after this.
The Timberwolves, 40.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. To the middle. Outside McDaniels. Miller on the wing. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14. Now Martin. Jacks up a 3. No good that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now McDaniels. Here's Dillingham to the paint. Here's Miller. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
How in the hell did he reach that far to get the ball?
Here we go. The Sixers on the break.
This is, oh my God, bro.
And the 76ers lead by 9. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And now the Sixers on the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Jesus, bro. That's all he's doing is spamming the square button.
He gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Left side, Edwards. Drills it from deep.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Inside. Here's George. And George with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
George.
Man, this is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do.
Bruh.
Got a biggie. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
And he nails the third. Here's Conley. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Down low. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Another shot. And Towns.
He almost stole that jump. God damn.
Effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And that one's good for the...
I thought he was about to miss that. That would be crazy.
He knows where he needs him to be in transition, taking full advantage of the fast break opportunity.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Number 21,
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Philadelphia with another miss. Timberwolves trail up by 9. Gordon with a steal. Up top, Maxey. Kicks it to George. Embiid with it. Outside Oubre. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And Philadelphia has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Towns. Left side Conley. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with it. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall.
Good shot.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oubre can't hit.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Eric Gordon. That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Edwards. Now Philadelphia with it.
Now how he gets through, man, come on.
The game clock. George scanning the floor. To the inside. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Drives to the hoop. Blocked again! Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. 12 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the screen.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious. Oh! Wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Critical moment here.
Don't call no moving screen on me, please.
What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to
missed it.
overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. What a performance.
Let's see if we can have a bounce back game.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here we go. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. And that one's good, Gilgeous-Alexander. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Hopefully he switched Brunson off of SGA.
Here's Brunson. That shot off. Good D by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
Damn, good shot.
Brunson's got 5 now.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
You gotta make that.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Brunson right side. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game.
Shot.
One of the best young shot blockers in the league. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brunson. Following Lou Dort's 3. Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall no good. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the
Take him.
Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. 4-point game.
Damn, good take.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together.
Now
they've got a perennial MVP.
Should have shot the ball, but
Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Julius Randle wants to put his opponents on their heels. Coach Tom Thibodeau said he's done a really good job of running the floor, moving without the ball, generating speed on the catch. I knew from coaching against him, the one thing you don't want to see is Julius Randle with a head of steam coming at you downhill. Kevin?
Are you kidding me? Get out of the way. ADA, thanks.
Making up big night, ladies. That is your Knicks sitting answer.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good shot.
Picking up that last basket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. New York moving it around. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. The second chance effort. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Leading by 5. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso.
And Caruso, come on, boy.
And so here is New York to the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Williams with the ball. He has yet to score. Anunoby outside. Good.
Just no way. Come on, damn.
50% so far.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Brunson driving in.
Damn, good defense.
By Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all
Man, good defense, boy.
they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Gets hit.
Mismatch.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble. Bridges for 3. They get it back. And Robinson is right there.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson.
All right, why does he have Mitchell Robinson on him?
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him.
Oh my gosh, I did it too early.
They get it back. Tries again. Williams can't
And he missed the layup.
Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer. For himself. but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And both free throws good for Brunson. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellows. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David.
Wow.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And
Get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Pass to Robinson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Robinson's got 6.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Williams looking over the floor. Not as good.
Good shot.
The back rim and in. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Over Robinson. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trailed by 8. Back to Bridges. New York moving it around. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Pass to Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. Even so far. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 6. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Pass to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
3-point goal.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Robinson on the wing. Anunoby left side. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. Randall's got 11 points.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from 3-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
to the right side. Pass to Robinson. Out to Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Down low. Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 19 points in the game. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss. Knicks trailed by 10. Here's Randall. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Holmgren wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Dort's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
The Thunder leading by 9. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Anunoby outside. Robinson on the wing. Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 off target. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Caruso. Randall with some nice D. Here's Bridges. Dort grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to it.
50.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder leading by 11. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's... looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Wiggins outside. No good on the triple. Knicks trailed by 12. Here's Brunson. Got a hand on it. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Joe.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
43.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Six on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. Second chance shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got himself on the board with three there.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Bridges, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And Dort gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Bridges. New York moving it around. To the inside. Brunson. The Thunder pull it in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Brunson outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with another miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caruso, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Robinson picks him up. Left side, Williams. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg,
It's going to be the last one, so hopefully we'll make it count.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the tip goes to the Nets. Outside Bogdanovich.
Oh, we got an off-baller.
Outside Schroeder.
He's going to send it to center.
And sinks it. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by Brooklyn. And it's in there.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Now Schroeder. Thomas outside. He shoots. And it's cleared by
he's just going to send it to center the whole damn time. It's one of those guys.
Wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. Misses the three. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young.
He can shoot that all day if he wants to. I don't even care.
And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Here's Levine. The Nets making their last shot. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And
I saw that cut to the basket, too. All right.
You have to admire the confidence.
I just want to see who's going to throw it or not.
This close, he's focused on putting two on the board.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Thomas for three. Chicago with the rebound. Pass to Levine. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Shoots over Ball. Off the left rim and out. Chicago with the ball. Back to Levine. Fires for three. Back to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket of the game. Brooklyn trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Inside. Williams.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there's the screen. Bogdanovich on the wing. Launches a three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. That one on Craig.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovich's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Oh, that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Thomas outside. Six on the shot clock.
I try to pass it. Oh, my.
Wing shot on the way. Ooh, a little left.
Good shot, Schroeder.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick-and-roll action. Very good decision maker.
Outside Levine. Ball outside. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 5 now. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Vucevic's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade-plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Pass the ball. Out to Craig. Now here's Vucevic. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Claxton. Perfect night so far.
Then every time I go to the center, he switches off. Man, these dudes be scary, man.
Coaches love to see.
It's like I'm playing the computer.
Someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect.
I'm glad he's missing this shit, too. That's what he get. He don't deserve to make it.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Outside Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Launches it. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Williams. Simmons defending. Dosunmu can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Ball. The kick out to Simmons. And that one makes him 2 for 2.
Too small.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era. You can tell Simmons is a guy
Keep playing defense and pull away.
Basketball has been a point guard by nature.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
All that time out. Let's go, y'all.
Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes, has kept the defense guessing as well.
Man, did Dennis Schroeder ever get tired? He's been 88 stamina. Man, been in since the first. God damn, what's this man doing?
Bulls trail by 7. To the paint.
Why they got my center checking him?
By Simmons. Outside Johnson. And here's Schroeder outside.
Bang.
Sinks it from distance. Schroeder's got 7.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
They set a pick. Here's Dosunmu. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oh, ISO.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. From deep, Johnson. Smith with the rebound. Outside White. And here's Giddey. And again, Chicago, no good. From deep, Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn, ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Ball. Outside Craig. On the wing, Levine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
That elite athleticism of Zach LaVine. This guy loves to finish up high.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18.
You gotta make that nigga.
Outside LaVine. The kick out to Ball. That drops. He comes off assist from LaVine. Ball's got 7.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Smith left side. The 3.
Damn, I didn't know he could shoot.
Down from distance. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
You're on the big screen. And what to look for.
Nets leading by 3.
Yeah, he's not getting off the center, whoever that is.
He's got 7. Pass to Claxton. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Chicago now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas.
I forgot how he was that floater.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's a screen. And LaVine, throw it down.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Look at him sitting on the center. Every time they sit on the center, just do that.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now LaVine. Give him 8. Ball left side. Picked by Smith. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smith's got 5 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Thomas from the high post. He drills it. He's got 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a little pump fake by Dennis Schroeder gets the defender to bite and makes them pay.
No good
He
on
missed the
that.
free throw. Damn.
Chicago making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Brooklyn with the board.
Yep, keep on shooting that.
They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Thomas. He's got 5. And they recover it. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Now here's Bogdanovic. Covered by Vucevic. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Carter. Covered by Johnson. Outside Carter. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 4. And there's a pick. Pass to Clowney. Outside Johnson. From behind the arc. He jumps from range. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Buzelis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To get back on track. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
He took all threes he took, he missed.
And here's Schroeder. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a 28. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Clowney. From deep, Johnson hits the trifecta.
Okay, Johnson.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, what a jam!
You can do that all day.
Walking on air.
As long as I'm scoring, I ain't worried.
Athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clowney. Up and over Smith.
Look how scared this guy is.
Couldn't get the shot off.
He clicked all as soon as I passed it to him.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Back to ball. Outside, Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Schroeder with it. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jalen Smith. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Bulls trail by 9. Now Levine. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
First one falls for him. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
Three more minutes to put this game away.
Both free throws good from Levine.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Claxton up top. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Levine. Over Schroeder. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Schroeder. There's a screen. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he can't get that one.
You got to finish that.
Time from Craig. Ball into the lane. Outside, Williams. Craig with it. Outside Levine. To the wing on the left. The 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Outside for Levine. Pass to Williams. The Bulls need to get off a shot.
Of course. Didn't know that was coming. That's all they do at the end of the shot clock.
Unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Outside Schroeder. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Outside Levine. Oh, Levine in the paint.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Thomas outside. Kenny Smith a screen. Pass to Claxton. Now Schroeder. Pounded by Ball. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. Outside Levine. Smith outside. Here's Williams. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Claxton. Money!
And they do have a foul to give if needed. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
There's Ball with a 3. Off target from downtown.
Get him out of here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets.
Get off ball. The whole damn time.
Incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal.
5 for 6. Schroeder didn't do too bad. Could have did better with Cam. Yes, sir. We got to the goal. Shit, my record 45 for 9 now. Shit, I'll be on tomorrow, though. Appreciate y'all.